boards with the girls where they get to identify what they're describe themselves, and they're going to paint a board about that. We have a yoga instructor coming in to teach yoga, and we have a fashion designer from David's Bridal calling in to talk to the girls about designing wedding dresses. We're going on hikes on wood, so all kinds of fun things planned. The cost for the event is $25, and we have sponsorships available if that's too much for anybody. So it should be a good day. It's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. both days. So.
Very good.
Thank you.
How do they sign up?
They can call 888-350-5090, which is our customer care number, and they can register over the phone. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And CJ Henderson here to also outline some events with the Lima Family YMCA. Morning.
My name's CJ Hernandez. Common mispronunciation. You're good?
I'm really
No, that's okay.
reading
So,
very well today.
no, you're fine. So, a couple dates to start off. Just some events that are coming up. We have our Easter party, the 23rd. It starts at 6 p.m. No school day, which is the 30th, and Mom to Mom sale, April 7th. I believe that starts at like 10 a.m. But the things we really want to talk about today, first is our men's basketball league. This is for all basketball players over the age of 18. This will be going on from April 10th. That's the start date. There's only a couple more days to sign up. Registration is through March 24th. Where the league is limited to 8 teams. I think we have some teams, but I think they're booking up pretty fast. The registration fee is $500. That includes a T-shirt. And again, that starts April 10th. Next, we have our this is our 20th annual bench press competition. We've been doing this, I guess, for a pretty long time. It's pretty popular. This is a pretty cheap event. It's $30 for an individual, and then $40 for a team. The maximum team can be 5 individuals on a 10-man roster. No, minimum 5 people, maximum 10 people on a team. This will be registration is until April 23rd, and the event is April 28th at 11 a.m. at the Lima Y. And the weigh-ins will begin at 6 a.m. that day. Next is April 21st. April 21st is our Women's Protection Workshop. We've been doing this. It's been pretty popular. It's taught by Mark Hunter, some individual with 30 years of experience in martial arts. The fee is $10 for members and $30 for non-members. And what this teaches is just common grabs, holds, how to handle physical attacks. And also says here something about nauseating date situations. So just somebody we can all consider. Everybody should have some skills. Our biggest event coming up is our Healthy Kids Day. This is I guess, Ys all across the nation. This is our biggest event. I think 1,600 Ys across the nation participate in this. I think last year they had an attendance of over 700,000 families and children. This is April 21st. This is basically a health fair that is just centered for kids. This is something to really gear up for communities to attract children in the communities for activities to participate in the summer, find some interest, stuff like things that we've talked about today, Girl Scouts, their summer camp. This is just something in the community that people can come and participate in. It goes on from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. First 100 kids that complete a mile on our track will get a free T-shirt. We're going to be doing a basketball clinic hosted by Aaron Cross at 10:15. There will be an open safety swim at 1 p.m. or from noon to 1. We'll have some youth obstacle courses in one part of our gym, some gymnastic activities. Ultrasound donates an inflatable. Will be some healthy snack making. But this is just a really fun event. We have a lot of kids that come, just, a lot of free giveaways and stuff that they can find to do for the summer. That's it.
Terrific. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Angie Rex is here from the Department of Community Development, Code Enforcement staff, along with her colleagues for our first quarter announcements of Lima Home Pride Awards. So, Angie.
Good morning. So today, we're going to recognize 3 Lima property owners being recognized for maintaining their properties as models of exemplary maintenance. The first quarter of 2018 Lima Pride Home Awards are being presented by the Lima Property Maintenance Inspectors to recognize the positive impact that the well-maintained properties have on their neighborhoods. Selected properties must meet Lima property maintenance standards, and the owners of those properties cannot have any current violations on any property that they own within the city. The selected property must show pride in ownership and be a model of good maintenance for their neighborhood. The winners for the awards are selected by the property maintenance inspectors each quarter. The inspectors do welcome nominations for the award, so if you have someone in your neighborhood that you feel would be someone to be considered for the award, let us know. We'd be happy to take a look at it. I'm going to present the awards. 2 of our inspectors are not here today. So for the North End Award, 651 Hazel Avenue was the property selected. The owners are Lawrence. I messed that. I was going to do yes. The owners are Lawrence and Sandy Wheeler. They are here. So if you would go ahead and come up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sandy, tell us a little bit about your property, how long you've been there, what you've done to make it special.
We've lived at our house for 38 years. We love living in the city. We wouldn't live anyplace else. It was not so much when we bought it 38 years ago, but we added a garage, new windows. We like to keep it up. My husband is couldn't be here today. This is my grandson. My husband's very particular and very proud of our home. So, like I say, we love the city.
Great to have you here.
Thanks.
Thank you for your investment.
Thank you.
Each recipient is given a plaque with a picture of their property, and also they get a yard sign to display out in their yard for the quarter. 2 other recipients, Southwest section is 613 Ontario. The owners there are Joseph and Ethel Payne. I do not believe they are here. And also for the Southeast sector, property selected was 509 East 3rd, and the owner there is Harriet Sanders. And she's not here also. So that was it. If you have any nominations, let us know. We'd be glad to take a look.
Very good. Thank you. Again, I just want to emphasize that this is, first of all, for anybody who is an award winner, you should know that the photo and the information about your property is on the city's website, so you can share that with family and friends that may not be here in Lima, and they can also enjoy the fact that you won the award. And it really is, I think, important to highlight the fact that the condition of properties, if it's bad, it affects your neighbor. If it's good, it affects your neighbor. So the investments that individuals make in their properties truly are important, and I think that the acknowledgments that happen through these Lima Home Pride awards are really important in elevating for everybody the sense of pride that we all have, that you have in your property, but that also that we have in the way in which you are a property owner here in the city. So thank you, Sandy, and we appreciate your investment. Also, this morning, we have a couple of charity events we want to call attention to. So let's begin with representatives of the fire department and the police department who are here to talk about an upcoming Make-A-Wish charity event. Gentlemen?
Well, we play each other in basketball this Friday. It'll be March 23rd at Lima Senior Gymnasium. The doors open at 5:30. The game will be at 6:15. I'm going to speak on Make-A-Wish a little bit.
So to elaborate, again, the doors open at 5:30. It is free to get in, but donations are or you can give donations as you enter. We'll have a bake sale, some 50/50, and some other things there to do. Speaking with the Make-A-Wish representative that we have in the area just a couple days ago, he told me that they are working on 5 wishes, to try to grant 5 wishes in this area, 2 of which are in Allen County. So this money does go to our area kids, our people, or the children that need wishes granted. So it is very important for to come out and support the guys that wear blue. So we need all the support we can get. So I'm going to take it while I can, and they've got the better of us last couple years, so this year's our time. But seriously, no, as not to steal his line, but the real winners are the kids and the Make-A-Wish recipients. So we invite everybody to come out.
Any predictions of how it will go this time?
We win again.
They hired a seasoned pro to make sure they win. So.
All right, gentlemen. We look forward to that. And Jason Aldrich also has an announcement of an upcoming charity event from iHeart.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jason Aldrich from iHeartMedia here in Lima. Just inviting everyone out this weekend. We have our annual Easter egg hunt. This is going to be rain or shine, not snow or shine. So we're pushing that out of the way here over the next few days. This is, again, at Spartan Stadium, right on the turf at the stadium. And we thank a bunch of our sponsors. Four Seasons Express Car Wash is one of them. Doors will open at 10 in the morning on Saturday. The hunt will begin at 10:45. There's a bunch of stuff for the kids and grandkids to do, so bring them on out. 20,000 eggs spread across the field for 3 different age groups. That's how we break it down: 4 and under, 5 to 8 years old, and then 9 to 13. So we don't have 13-year-olds combined with the 2-year-olds going after eggs and prizes. Yeah, candy prizes inside the eggs. The Easter Bunny will be there. I got word. He'll be on hand for pictures and all kinds of other fun. Face painting for the kids. Lima Senior is going to help us out with that. A bunch of other prizes. And also, for example, you can dive, or we're having the kids dive for tickets in a haystack. This is to find tickets to a Charlie Puth concert coming up. And that's thanks to Haystacks, a brand new restaurant there on Cole Street. So, again, this Saturday, 10 till noon. First hunt will start at 10:45. The iHeartRadio Easter egg hunt, all of our stations will be there. 1150 WIMA, T102, 93.9 KISS FM, 107.5 WZRX, and Mix 103.3 this Saturday at Spartan Stadium. Bring out the kids and grandkids. Thank you, Mayor.
All right, thanks, Jason. Sounds like fun. And lastly, this morning we have Chief Martin here for an announcement concerning a seminar on Ohio casino law.
Well, thank you, Mayor. And first of all, I'm not going to accept responsibility for the snow, but I think it's kind of one of those things like if you want it to rain, wash your car. We switched to our spring and summer uniform, so we should have known it was going to get cold and snow again. There will be new gambling laws taking effect on April 23rd. And now those laws are going to be covering skill-based amusement machines. And the change in the laws will be monitored and enforced by the Ohio Casino Control Commission. But the commission has asked that law enforcement all across the state help get the word out, not only to law enforcement, but also to the business owners who may have such machines in their establishments. And in order to help business owners make that adjustment to the changes, they are holding a series of educational seminars throughout the state from March 30th to April 13th. And again, these seminars will be for both law enforcement and the business owners so that everyone can be on the same page and have the same understanding. There is a brochure with this information on the city's website, but I will let you know that the one seminar that is going to be held within our area is actually going to be on April 13th from 9 to 11 at Ohio Northern University's Pettit College of Law at 415 South Gilbert Street in Ada, Ohio. And if anyone would like to register for that, or if they'd like to get additional information, they can go to the Ohio Casino Control Commission website at www.casinocontrol.ohio.gov. And there is some very valuable information on there for those people who might be impacted by these changes. And
So, Chief, there are locations around the city that have 777 in their windows. Are we talking about that type?
yeah, that type of business, and also there are some other charitable organizations and other establishments that do have gaming machines within their establishments that can be impacted. And this is a good opportunity for them to better understand exactly what impacts it may have on their specific businesses. Because the goal is not to be able to have a gotcha moment for anyone, but rather to help people understand what the changes are so that they can then comply with the law and not have any concerns or issues.
So tip books, is that included in this kind of thing?
It is actually not involving with involved in the gaming machines, but quite frankly, for charitable organizations that would like to just to make sure they probably ought to go to the website for the Casino Control Commission and check that out, and it would not hurt them to register for the seminars.
Okay, participate. Okay, very good. Thank you. I know that a few years ago there were changes that affected a number of fraternal organizations and other charities who depended a lot on gaming for their operations, and it took actually several years for those organizations to adjust. So I'm sure that it would be important for folks that are involved in those activities to be paying attention. And it sounds like an important outreach that we know to get the word out to folks. I believe that's all that we have for today, so we're going to go ahead and break down for individual interviews. Thank you.